Are you a business owner that could use just one more customer? Those empty tables, vacant appointments, idle employees, and expired merchandise are missed opportunities. What if there were a community that connects you to high-value and motivated customers, giving you a competitive edge in the marketplace and increasing your revenue? Introducing Partners One. You keep doing what you do best, taking care of your customers, and we'll do what we do best, sending you new customers to take care of. Call us today to find out how Partners One can work for your business.
Welcome to the Rocket Right Show, starring Hurricane Betsy Barnes and Dr. K. Solar. Two busy blondes with their fingers on the pulse of all things Louisiana. Events, health, leisure, entertainment, and more. It's the Rocket Right Show. And now, here's Betsy and Kay.
Let the celebration begin. It looks as though Louisiana is going to move into phase 3, and you know what that means. It's a good time to have a good time. So we're so glad that you could join us to hear about all the good times that are happening in Louisiana, put on by some really good, motivated, inspired, and creative people. And we're just thrilled to be coming to you from the Partners One studio, and we're rocking it right yet again. So we're so excited that we have Dr. Ron McMorris. We're excited to hear a little bit more about what's going on in your business and your expansion, but we're also going to be talking about the founders and creators of the Flower Fest.
Hence our hairdos today.
Yes, so we're very grateful. Grateful to share the joy. And so we also are going to be talking a little bit about money. Mm-hmm. Show me the money, because we're all concerned about that. So yes, we're going to be learning a little bit about that.
Call us today with Sage Money Radio. I think I've got some sage in my hair. I'm not sure, just in honor of that interview. And then we always like to get a little drink on, and we're going to be talking with John and Joanna Haynes with Estruma Brewery. Yeah, there's a new brewery in town, actually in St. Gabriel, and it is amazing. So we're going to chat about that and show you some pictures if you have not been there yet.
So there's so many cool things going on. And one of the cool things going on is Dr. Ron doing some expansion, bringing on some other areas of business. And, you like to adjust people's attitudes. So sometimes when people are in pain or have been through some trauma, one way or another, whether it's through fun, through sports, maybe they, hurt themselves having a good time at a festival a year or two ago and they need a little help. Tell us what you've got going on.
Well, it is pretty cool, but I'm sweating all the new things that are going on, so it's pretty interesting. And I'm a little disappointed that I don't have the flowers around my hair for the thing.
You want me to let you wear?
No, go ahead. I don't want to mess up your hair.
It would look so cute on you.
I don't want to mess up your hair.
Actually, it would have matched.
It would have matched.
Yeah, it would have matched.
I'm a little disappointed. So anyway, I will move past this in my life. But man, things are so awesome. We're in. First of all, we're in Walker and Albany, Livingston Parish, conveniently located off I-12 corridor, so we can serve the entire parish. We have a lot of patients that travel from Hammond to Baton Rouge that stop to us in the middle, or Baton Rouge to Hammond. So, for years, we've been wanting to move into Suite A. It's the first drive when you pull into the strip center. So now we are finally moving into Suite A.
In the sweet spot.
Sweet spot. Sweet spot. It was a 6-week program or 6-week construction process for 3 phases. We're almost finished with phase 1, and we're about 5-6 weeks in. So it's taking a little bit longer than we thought, but it's going to happen. And
I saw some pictures, and it looks beautiful.
Yes, you can go to our website, Elite Chiropractic, Sports Nutrition. We have some websites up, some pictures up on the website. Yeah. But we're also adding physical therapy. So those that are a little scared of the adjustment, or maybe post-surgery, whatever, if your doctor just wants you to see a physical therapist. Matt Madare is, just a great physical therapist. He's wonderful. He loves his patients. He's been doing it forever. We're going to make a great team. I'm looking forward to it. We got some other stuff I talked to you about earlier, but we're going to keep that on the down low. Maybe we'll save that for another segment.
On the down low? You're right up front.
I know.
We're going to save it.
We'll get her in. We'll get her in after the show, but we'll save it for another segment on another night. But it's amazing things coming to Livingston Parish, and who knew a little country boy from Coyell was going to do these big things in holistic medicine. So. it's just awesome. I'm really excited. I love treating patients. I absolutely love using my hands. The greatest things to have somebody walk in with a migraine. They've been suffering from a migraine, medicines. They maybe turn their lights out, shots, injections, and then it's these hands that help them. They leave my office without a migraine. Now they'll come back. The migraine will come back, and we got to keep working on it. We got to do things to help prevent the migraines, make some changes in the body, but man, just what an awesome profession. I absolutely love it. So, and then for those who are scared of the crunch, the pop sound, we have several techniques that we call non-crunch techniques. And I also do a technique called quantum neurology. And it's just absolutely amazing. Great results with the nervous system using the quantum neurology.
Okay, now what is it?
Yeah, that's a big old word. I'm not even sure I know what that means.
So nothing in the body happens without a nerve telling it to happen. And the same nerve exits the same part of the body to perform the same function on just about everybody. So what we do is we do muscle tests. We determine what nerve's not firing the motor system properly. We adjust the nervous system, work on the nervous system a little bit, and then after that it fires. You can see in real time the changes that we made. So muscle
was
fires
that
weak.
what I saw when I came over there, and you just use this little thing and it made some little things, and
yes, we did a little thing, made a few things,
and they could tell a different. I know, made a little thing, did a little thing. I mean, I know that
it's a big thing.
I was so medical.
A few little things, using a little thing on a little thing made a big change.
It did
so
make
that's
a
really
big change, and the person could tell right away.
Yep.
And while you were doing it,
exactly.
So it was pretty cool.
Exactly.
So Elite Chiropractic's got some things that you can't really explain very easily, but it works.
That's right. That's right. I think that's one of the reasons chiropractic is most misunderstood, because, there's not years and years of science and research, but we've got hundreds of thousands of people every single year, that go to chiropractic for migraine, sciatica, shoulder pain, hip pain, knee pain. I always tell people, if you're hurting, the first call to make is us. You never know if it's something that we can work on. It maybe we just improve your quality of life a little bit, or maybe because we're in the profession, we know exactly who to send you to get the best results.
That's right. Well, that makes the most sense, because it's not anything that's invasive. It's not going to be something that requires a lot of surgery. Typically, a lot of the problems people have, they just need some adjustment. They just need a little bit of attention, and maybe some of the quantum
neurology.
Nutrition, the neurology, all of that. But, it really is kind of a labor of love if you think about it, because you've spent a lot of years getting educated in multiple disciplines to be able to provide these type of services and partnering with others as well.
No matter what discipline you're in, we say we're going, we'll ask the other provider, I'm Dr. Ron, what medicine do you practice? We practice every single day. Even before you retire, you're still practicing. We're going for CUs. We're going for, learning different techniques. Everything that we can do to better our patients and give the best outcome to our patients. So it's awesome. I absolutely love it.
So what are some of the things that you're offering now, but you can't say, just for people if they're kind of thinking, maybe I need to contact Dr. Ron at Elite. Maybe I need to talk about my nutritional program. Maybe I'm trying to lose a few pounds or just getting strength. A lot of people have, core muscle issues, and they just need somebody to help guide them through.
So we used to have a nutritional program in the office. It was great. I absolutely loved it, but it kind of took away from the chiropractic focus. So I didn't want to lose that focus. I want to keep treating chiropractically, but core strength is absolutely right. And when you think core, we think abs, but when you core an apple, there's a complete circle. There's not just one straight line. You don't take a layer of the peel off. So there's two types of muscle tissues: stabilizers and mobilizers. Stabilizers stabilize the spine, mobilizers move it. The stabilizers are weak, short, easy fatiguing muscles that go out. The mobilizers are connected to the spine, and when the stabilizers go out, the brain says, look, you're connected to the spine already, you're big, why don't you stabilize while you mobilize? And that's why we start to have muscle spasms and things like that. We can adjust you until the cows come home. We can work on the muscle tissues that are big, but if we don't attack the little muscles, the stabilizers as well, then the problem's just going to keep recurring over the years.
So you just have people get on sort of an exercise type program or a combination of stretching, or what do you encourage people to do in between their appointments?
We'll basically stretch the mobilizers because they're in a little spasm. They've been working over time. will strengthen the stabilizing muscles because they're weak, they're easy fatigued. We'll adjust the spine, make sure the spine's functioning better. If you think about it, if your spine isn't functioning the way that it should, it's like you walking on sand every day versus normal grass, normal ground. It's going to take a little more energy, and over the course of time, you start to fatigue a little more. You start to fatigue, maybe even getting into emotions. You start having more emotions. Anything, you become more easily accessible, if you will, for that fatigue.
Yeah.
Maybe a little anxious.
Well,
Talking
about anxious, let's touch on the brain tapping.
Brain tap is awesome. I hate that you couldn't come in and get
I
it.
know.
We just couldn't
I'm gonna go get my brain tap.
Hey, we need to video
while
us getting
I'm
our
wearing
brain
a
tapped.
sage
Like we
halo.
could sell that, really.
So your automatic nervous system,
Right.
Okay, the one that dilates your eyes, constricts your eyes, pupils, your skin, sweat, cold, hot, things like that are automatic. It's controlled by two parts, sympathetic or parasympathetic. We tend to put ourselves into a sympathetic dominant state. And we kind of depress the parasympathetic, and that's our healing state. That's how we heal. That's how we feel better. That's what digests our food. So maybe people are having stomach problems because they have a weakened parasympathetic nervous system. So the brain tap is we put you in a zero gravity heated leather massage chair.
It already sounds good.
I know.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
saying.
It's great. We put a headset on your ears with LED lights to stimulate acupuncture points in your ear, a visor that goes over your eyes, and we put you into a meditative state. There's a voice that comes on. For those with ADD or someone who can't concentrate very well, we can put a dual voice, so you're trying to pay attention to both the voices, and hopefully
Both
you don't
the voices in my head.
That's right. That's right.
Was it your thing? Do they ask questions
That's
and
right.
answer them?
So it just puts you into a meditative state, and all of the meditative states are designed to raise the parasympathetic nervous system's activity and efficiency, therefore putting you into more of a healing state than
Which ultimately will reduce your anxiety and
should.
stage.
It should.
So I'm going to get that done. I'm going to check that
I
all
wanna
out.
do
And I
that.
cannot believe that we're almost out of time. But before in addition to physical expansion and the physical therapy, anything other than the secret you want to tell that's going to add?
I'm not going to give the secret yet, but just
Okay.
when you think chiropractic, think complementary and alternative medicine. Complementary. We're not trying to get rid of medicine. We're not trying to tell you going to your medical doctor doesn't work. It's a complement to it.
Absolutely. So thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Ron McMorris with Elite Chiropractic. We have so much to talk about. Can't wait to have you back, and I can't wait to go get my brain tapped next week.
Me
Awesome.
too.
Yeah, I'll tell you all about it, Beth.
That's right.
And up next, let's
We're
talk
gonna
about
be-
these
We're
flowers.
going to be right back with Amy Dighton and with Katie Guitro talking about the Flower Fest benefiting St. Jude. You have to get involved. Stay tuned.